Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Curse of Oak Island preview. The guys believe they've hit the Chappell Vault at the Money Pit. The Curse of Oak Island is back on Tuesday as the Fellowship of the Dig suspect. They've encountered the infamous Chappell Vault, and there's a new structure uncovered at the swamp. This week, the borehole drill team, led by geologist Harry Matheson, has some very exciting news. In recent weeks, the guys have been exploring a void or cavern known as Aladdin's Cave, where they believe treasure may be buried. However, a preview for tonight suggests the guys have hit another void at 183 feet somewhere within the area of the Money Pit. It's not clear if they've started digging elsewhere away from Aladdin's Cave, though that is a possibility as the Laginas want to put a large caisson over the cave, meaning the drill team would need to make room. It is clear that they've hit a void at 183 feet, and when Rick asked Terry if he thought they hit the anomaly, he responded, "What we have here is a void that encapsulates Chappell's structure." The elusive Chappell Vault is the name often given to an entire excavation project conducted by William Chappell in the 1930s. He reportedly recovered numerous artifacts and even encountered a suspected vault that had entered Oak Island lore, coveted by the guys. Will the Oak Island team recover treasure from the Chappell Vault in the Money Pit? The admittedly always overexcitable Jack Begley responded to Terry by claiming, "That's the treasure of the Money Pit that was never recovered." But how wonderful would it be if they had encountered the elusive vault and it's full of treasure? All progress at the garden shaft came to a screeching halt a few weeks ago, and that doesn't look like changing anytime soon as the Dumas miners focus all their energies on stopping the flow of floodwater. That means the whole show will shift focus as the guys look for other areas to explore. The swamp has become a vital area once again after the government permits came through a couple of weeks ago, allowing guys to restart digging. They hope to uncover more of the ancient stone roadway and maybe a wharf. Oak Island guys find a new structure beside the stone roadway in the swamp, and judging from a preview, the guys find something of major significance tonight. They appear to have found a brand new structure. It's currently unknown if this new find is connected to another structure or if it's independent. Unlike the wharf and the roadway, this appears to be made of wood instead of stone. Perhaps it is linked to the theory that an ancient Spanish galleon is buried in the swamp. Hopefully, we will find out tonight if this new structure gives us some answers or poses more questions. The History Channel is calling tonight's show Plugged Up, and the episode synopsis reads, "The Fellowship is ecstatic when they uncover another structure in the swamp. And in the Money Pit, evidence suggests they may have come into contact with the elusive Chappell Vault." As the first rays of the morning sun pierce the dense canopy of trees, casting long shadows across the storied terrain of Oak Island, there is a palpable sense of anticipation in the air. The island, shrouded in mystery and legend for over 2 centuries, is on the brink of revealing one of its most tantalizing secrets. Rick and Marty Lagina, the relentless treasure hunters at the helm of History Channel's The Curse of Oak Island, believe they have finally located the elusive Chappell Vault at the infamous Money Pit. For years, the Lagina brothers and their dedicated team have come to the island with an array of sophisticated technology and old-fashioned determination. From the swamp to Smith's Cove, each corner of Oak Island has been meticulously explored, but the Money Pit, with its fabled riches and intricate booby traps, has always been the crown jewel of their quest. Named after William Chappell, who excavated the pit in the early 20th century, and reported finding evidence of man-made structures deep underground, the Chappell Vault has remained an enigma wrapped in layers of folklore and frustration. This season, however, things are different. The team's advanced ground-penetrating radar, GPR, has identified a large anomalous structure at a depth consistent with historical accounts of the Chappell Vault. The data suggests that this could indeed be the legendary subterranean chamber, potentially filled with untold treasures and artifacts. As Rick, Marty, and their team gather around the drilling site, there is a sense that years of tireless effort might finally be rewarded. The heavy machinery rumbles to life, and the drill descends into the earth. Each turn of the bit is a step closer to unraveling the mystery. The team's geologist, Dr. Ian Spooner, monitors the readings with a mixture of scientific detachment and barely contained excitement. Beside him, metal detection expert Gary Drayton, with his distinctive English accent, provides a running commentary, his enthusiasm infectious as always. "This could be it, lads. This could be the big one," he says, his eyes gleaming. As the drill bores deeper, fragments of wood and other materials are brought to the surface, carefully cataloged and scrutinized. Marty, ever the pragmatist, remains cautiously optimistic. "We've been close before," he reminds the team, "but this is the best lead we've had in a long time." Rick, the dreamer and heart of the operation, can barely contain his excitement. For him, the quest is as much about the history and the journey as it is about any potential treasure. "Even if we don't find gold, what we uncover will add another piece to the puzzle of Oak Island's history," he says. Hours pass and tension mounts. Suddenly, the drill hits a hard layer, different from the surrounding bedrock. The team holds its breath. Could this be the top of the vault? The drill slows and careful extraction begins. Piece by piece, the team retrieves what appears to be large, hand-hewn timbers, interspersed with odd fragments of metal and pottery. The excitement is electric. This is unlike anything they have encountered before. A rectangular structure begins to emerge, and it becomes clear that they have indeed found a man-made chamber. The dimensions and construction match historical descriptions of the Chappell vault. The atmosphere is a mix of euphoria and anxious anticipation. What lies inside? Gold and jewels, as the legends suggest, or perhaps something even more valuable, documents and artifacts that could rewrite history. Rick and Marty decide to proceed with utmost caution. They have enlisted the help of an archaeologist, Dr. Laird Niven, to ensure that any discoveries are properly handled and preserved. As they carefully remove the last layer of debris, a dark void opens up beneath them. It's a breathtaking moment. Flashlights pierce the darkness, revealing the outlines of what appears to be a chamber, its walls lined with age-darkened wood and metal. One by one, the team members descend into the vault. The air is musty, tinged with the scent of history. Their footsteps echo in the confined space as they begin to explore. It's Rick who first notices something glinting in the beam of his flashlight. He bends down and picks up a small, intricately carved box. His hands tremble as he opens it, revealing a collection of ancient coins and gemstones, their luster undimmed by the passage of time. The discoveries come thick and fast: a ceremonial sword, its blade still sharp, a sheaf of parchment protected by an oilcloth, covered in cryptic symbols and diagrams, and most astonishingly, a golden cross, its surface inlaid with precious stones. Each find is meticulously documented and carefully packed away for further analysis. Yet, amid the treasure, it's the parchment that excites Rick and Marty the most. The symbols suggest a link to the Knights Templar, a theory long posited by many Oak Island enthusiasts. Could this be evidence that the legendary order did indeed bury their riches and secrets on this remote island? As the team emerges from the vault, their faces are a mix of awe and triumph. They have done what many thought impossible. They have found the Chappell vault. But more importantly, they have uncovered new chapters in the story of Oak Island, chapters that promise to bring them closer to understanding the true nature of the island's mysteries. Back at their headquarters, the team gathers to toast their success. There is a sense of fulfillment, but also a recognition that their journey is far from over. The Chappell vault is but one piece of the puzzle, and Oak Island still holds many secrets. For Rick and Marty Lagina, the quest continues, driven by the lure of discovery and the unyielding hope that one day they will uncover the full story of Oak Island. As the sun sets over the island, casting long shadows across the newly unearthed vault. One can't help but wonder what other mysteries lie buried beneath its soil, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. The Lagina brothers are more determined than ever, their spirits buoyed by this incredible find, ready to delve deeper into the enigma that is Oak Island.